And now, to help us peer through the milky haze into the bright future, Ariana Lenarsky takes us to the Tarot Dome. We've got Kevin O'Connor, Kevin O'Future here, and here we go. Lonzo Ball recently tweaked his ankle, was carried off the court. Now there's some scuttlebutt, mainly in the Ringers League, that it's not as serious as it seems. This based on the fact that last year Lonzo purposefully got surgery so that he would not get traded. What do you see in the future for Lonzo Ball?
Okay.
And could his injury be as serious as reported?
All right. Oh, this really is saying that he is indeed.
Oh! Tell us about this card.
It's a card of hidden dishonor.
Ooh, wait a second.
Sometimes this card comes up when people are cheating on each other. Like this is this is really a deceitful. This is a card of trying to solve a problem in a way that's not actually going to solve any of your problems. So for this to come up for Lonzo definitely seems as though he is indeed faking his injury.
Yeah!
I'm gonna get in so
you
much
look
trouble.
shocked.
I mean, I was thinking maybe during his time away from the court, he could fix his jump shot, but apparently it's not going to fix his problems.
So, Grit and Grind has ground down to nothing. Zebo has been sent away. And now there are rumors that Memphis stalwarts Marc Gasol and Mike Conley could be on the trading block. What do you see in the future for them? Is it possible that they remain with the Grizzlies throughout the season?
Okay, are they gonna go or are they gonna stay? This is such a clear card actually of like failure either way. So it's like whether they go or whether they stay, it's kind of a loss either way for them. Is that how you feel?
Absolutely. I mean, Memphis,
Yeah.
this is essentially Spice. They waited too long.
That's true, because this is the card, when it's upright, it's the card of victory. It's a very like binary, you either win or you lose. So when it's upright, you win, and when it's reversed, you lose.
There's some more trade deadline talk. Dennis Smith Jr., Jason Gallagher's firstborn son, has been feuding with his coach, has been in and out of the lineup. Do we see the Mavericks cutting bait with Dennis Smith Jr.?
Okay. Will Dennis Smith Jr. go or stay? He will only stay if the organization molds to his personality.
Wow! I've got the goosebumps right now.
Me too.
Tell us about this card.
When this card is upright, it's about following a tradition that's already been set out for you, like years before. And when it's reversed, it's breaking all of that down. Reversed is like, I gotta do things my way, and it's the only way that it's gonna work.
Wow. This is a dark one. Actually, this one scares me because, so Enes Kanter has been feuding with the Turkish government. Possible life and death situation. What do we need to know to keep Enes Kanter safe?
Okay, how can we aid Enes Kanter from the Turkish government? Oh, okay. This is, no, it's so sweet. This shows that.
I was like, I'm so scared.
Oh, no.
Like a Grim Reaper.
No, we got like a really sweet card. This is a card that says, honestly, it almost says, don't worry, just be open. We can help him by knowing that we care about him and that we're looking out for him. Nice. It's very sweet.
That's nice.
It's a very sweet card.
It's great. I mean, the Knicks should trade him if they can, but we want him to be healthy and then to live a long life. So Ben Simmons, noted for his lack of shooting prowess, inability to shoot. Do we see that improving?
Will the coward shoot a three? I don't think he will. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is. You know what? I'm gonna reframe what I'm saying. This is actually a really cool. This is actually a cooler card than I originally thought. I think this says if he gives up some of the control that he has, like I think he has major control issues, and if he can work through those, the stalemate will vanish.
What card is this?
This is the Five of Swords. When it's upright, it's very much like can't win. There is no winner here. Everyone is losing. And when it's reversed, it's like, well, maybe there's a way through this if only Ben Simmons would give up this sense of control that he's in his head or something.
KOC, what do you think about that?
Is it about like the elimination of ego?
It's about
like trying new things.
It's about, Ben, you cannot think your way out of this situation. This is not a thinking situation. So yeah.
So Melo was finally traded. to the Chicago Bulls, and then he was quickly waived. What do we see in his future?
Okay.
Let's just get a general update on the life and career of Carmelo Anthony.
Epton and Melo, what do we need to know about Melo? He is not really getting the chance to review his choices. Like this normally when it's upright is very much, do you know what I mean?
So what is
Let me
this
think
card?
When this is upright, this is honestly sometimes like looking at your resume and remembering how good you are and all your skills. And when it's reversed, it's not. You know, your legacy is kind of being tarnished, just as what's happening.
Yeah!
And people aren't remembering like Melo.
Where?
Not like Hoodie Melo.
KOC, where's he gonna go?
I'm at a loss.
Here's an interesting question. So the Bulls extended hard-ass coach Jim Boylan. What is it that they saw in Jim Boylan that made them feel that they had to do that?
Wow. God, this is so like they're not doing anything with any thought. Like.
Hey, what card is this?
This is the card of justice, and what this card says most of all is that actions have consequences. And there's something kind of behind the scenes where, you know, when dominoes just fall and fall and fall and fall, and that's what's happening right now. Like, they can't stop the train. Like, for some reason, this is just.
This is unbelievable. When will it stop, Chicago? When will it stop?
I want to ask.
Yeah, should we ask? When will it stop? When will it stop for the Chicago Bulls?
Never. They can't get grounded. They cannot get grounded.
Chicago, I'm sorry. So, Kristaps Porzingis, there's been some slight rumblings. He's obviously been out after the injury, had surgery, has been rehabbing. There's been these slight kind of rumblings that he's kind of chomping at the bit. He would like to play this season. When will Kristaps come back?
Do we see him coming back anytime soon? I think he is going to come back.
Oh.
But I see what you're saying. The King of Wands is one of the least happy kings. Actually, this is what it's saying. They're saying that he has so much energy that he hates sitting on the bench. You know what I mean? Like he has so much energy, he wants to get back out on the court.
Kristaps, calm down! Mose is a Timberwolves fan.
Okay.
And he just wants to know if Andrew Wiggins will ever be an all-star.
Okay, I'll ask with an open heart and an open mind. Will Andrew Wiggins ever be an all-star? Oh, okay. If he can keep hope alive.
What is this card now?
This is the Nine of Wands. This is a card of someone who's been through so much, has been so beaten and battered around. Someone who is cynical and like almost doesn't have faith anymore. And what they need most of all is hope, so they can stop being so defensive.
Wow, that made me really bummed out for Andrew Wiggins. KOC, what would it take for Andrew Wiggins to become an all-star?
I mean, trying on defense would be a start.
Actually, this is so weird because this is a card that is saying be more defensive in some way.
This is unbelievable. Oh, this is an interesting one. Kyrie Irving recently called LeBron James to apologize for the various things that he put him through when they were playing together with the Cavaliers. Will they ever become friends, true friends?
Okay, great question. I don't know, you guys. This is the breakup card. This is the card you see when people break up. So I think what this is saying is they were so frustrated when they left each other.
Yeah.
And probably Kyrie, in fact, I'm sure it's Kyrie because it's the red jacket and I'm wearing Kyrie's red jacket right now. So he's gone off, he's had to go away and understand a deeper meaning about who he is, which obviously we all see he's trying to do that. He's trying to understand his own identity better as a leader.
I also like that there's like a planet in the card.
Yes.
There's a celestial body in the card.
It's a moon that's going through an eclipse.
Which means that the flat Earth is covering the sun. Ariana, this has been, as usual, a delight. Thank you for taking us into the future.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.